Until you acknowledge your progress, you will always underestimate your power. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when and where you're watching from. This is Professionals Daily Devotions with Olasukomi Opaifa, where we inspire you to be more. And this morning, we continue our series on what worked, what didn't work, and why. Mid-year review. Okay, yes. Starting January, everybody came into the year with something. Yes, I'll do this, I will do that. And now this is 6 months now gone, and then we just need to sit down and reflect. So yesterday we looked at reflecting, standing before your life mirror, and then seeing what work. And we looked at 3 hours. Okay, we have a quick announcement. In case you've not bought the book, Lead Like a Player, please, you just don't want to meet some nuggets, okay, some interesting facts and truth about leadership in a practical way. So please, around the description of this video, I'm going to be dropping the link where you can buy it on Seller. And if you want a hard copy and you're in Abuja, please kindly reach out to me in my DM, and they will find a way of getting a copy across to you. All right, so that's one. Secondly, I am no longer going to be posting this video on Facebook. Facebook deletes my videos every 30 days. So to be on YouTube and on LinkedIn, then I can share the link of any on Facebook. So Facebook fans, in case you are waiting to see this, I'm so sorry. This is now going to be permanent on YouTube. So let's continue quickly. We are going to be looking at this morning what you can see on your screen. Capture your wins. I mean, this is one interesting thing that most of us tend to shy away from. When they give you compliments, you just want to downplay it. I do that a lot, and I'm also now personally learning to say yes, it is me. Somebody introduced me on Sunday as, oh, this is a great educator. He's doing so much in this space, and I was very shy. Not really, I don't know, I'm not really shy in that context. I just felt like being humble, probably because we're in the church. So I just said, oh, no, I just do this, I do that. And then I just hope that I didn't deny myself an opportunity or deny the other person being introduced an opportunity to get something better for me. So let's learn how to capture our wins, and we are going to be learning together today. So we often focus so much on what we have not done that we overlook what we have done. We overanalyze the undone such that we under celebrate the accomplished. But you see, progress without recognition becomes invisible, and invisible progress cannot really fuel our growth. So you need to put your progress in what you can see so that you can fuel your growth and look back that, yes, if I could do this years back, then I can do more. I remember my story in 2018 when I became the 2018 Multina Teacher of the Year. That fueled me that, oh, you mean I could win among all the teachers in this country at this particular time? So I went in for Global Teacher Prize and I emerged as one of the top 10 teachers. And then another opportunity came again. I went in for it. I kept on going in for it because I could always reflect on what I have achieved. Okay, I never looked at my weaknesses, a whole lot of them, a whole lot of weaknesses around me. But I never focused on that one. I kept on focusing on my win. So as you are reflecting in the mid-year now, why not let's reflect on some of the beautiful things you achieved in the last 6 months, and then we reflect on that one to fuel our energy to move on. See, you are not who you were in January, and that is enough for you to take a pause. Let's look what some of the things you have been able to do. You've been able to make some very sound decisions between January and now. I mean, look at those things. You've been able to learn hard lessons and you are not broken. You've been able to protect your own peace and you are still standing. You've been able to heal in silence. You've been able to grow in quiet places. You've been able to enjoy a whole lot of things and so many other achievements. If I look at my life, yes, not where I actually wanted to be by half of the year, but sincerely, by the time I look back, I can say that I've been able to achieve a whole lot of things. And instead of now celebrating that, some of times we want to focus on what we have not achieved. So let's use today to do our own reflection on what we have achieved. Let's see what research says. I mean, fact about celebrating your wins. Harvard Business School found out that people who write down their accomplishments weekly report higher motivation, lower stress, and more goal clarity. A study also says that gratitude increases goal achievement because it fosters resilience, optimism, and emotional well being. Then, neuroscience confirms that celebrating small wins triggers dopamine. This triggers dopamine release, which increases drive and helps build momentum. So it's not a bad thing that you are proud of yourself. Celebrate your win in quiet, in your own quiet corner. Celebrate it also openly. I mean, introduce yourself with your shoulder high. It is you. It is your achievement. It is you have not committed any crime. Okay, you can do it with all sense of modesty. So story. But you can also still make sure that it is still you. I am Olasukomi Okwaifa, and I'm a great educator that helps other educators to increase their productivity. And I'm proud that I'm doing this. I mean, you can say something fantastic about yourself. You are that great teacher that has helped nothing less than how many students in 6 months to increase their learning, to influence their learning. Okay. I mean, you must have helped somebody who could not read in January. Now the child can read now. It's a great achievement. You don't know the future you have handed over to that person. You have done a whole lot of things. You have helped an organization to move from zero level to a higher level. I can say that about myself, that I have helped an organization to move in terms of visibility and everything. When I sit down, I think I can take pride in all these things. So how do you do that? Let's look at the model this morning. We are looking at the framework GLOW, 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 and this will be like a gratitude-based reflection tool for you as a professional. So let's take the first G. The first G says ground your reflection. So like anchor your reflection on the goals you have achieved. So when you talk about reflecting, it's not all about beating yourself on the head alone. Yeah, we want to be honest. But I think it or should that thing should actually start from the sense of power, where you like, okay, these are the things I have achieved. So anchor it okay on what you have achieved in the last 6 months. Okay, anchor your reflection in the goals and intention you started with. Even if it seems you've not achieved anything, the fact that you could think outside the box to say, I want to achieve this shows a sense of worth there that you deserve such. You wake up this year that okay, you want to do so and so. Having that goal at the back of your mind alone shows a level of sense of worth there. So celebrate the fact that you could even write it down, you could even aim for it. Okay, that's anchoring it. So ground your reflection. That's the G. The L there means what says list the light. What then actually worked for you? In the process of establishing your growth, I mean your goal, what grew in the process? What shifted in the right direction? Okay, start thinking about this one now. So it could be big, it could be small. Maybe you read a chapter of a book, it's fine. I mean, you want to read a book in a week and you're able to read a chapter in 6 months, it is something. Some people never actually got to that level. Some people even didn't even get to even pick a book. Some people never even got to think that they should even read. The fact that you thought about so what actually moved on in the right direction, don't downplay it, don't overedit it, okay? Celebrate it and then take it to the next level there. Our time is fast spent. I just need to very fast now. Observe the why. So that thing that made you, that thing that you achieved, the light. So what did you do right? Okay, it's like a success blueprint for yourself. Okay, what did I do right to read a chapter? Okay, I was able to turn off my notification and I picked a hard copy and I read. And then while I was reading, I think I was distracted, but I was able to read one chapter because I was able to knock off this. Okay, let me block more of this. I'm going to read two more chapters. You see, baby step. Before you know it, can be what giant stride for you. So ask yourself, observe what did I do right? That's the all there observation. And finally, write it down. Research has it that when you write, you achieve faster and better than when you just think about it. Okay, so why does it matter? So write it down. What has changed in my journey and in me? Okay, just write it down. You see, gratitude isn't just about feeling, it is professional clarity in motion. When you are grateful, you are like rewarding yourself. You are releasing the dopamine within to say, I can do better. So quickly, take the glow model. Okay, ground your reflection, list the light, observe the why, and write the worth. What are the things that you achieve? And you realize that you have more energy to push further again. Now, because of our time, let's quickly go into our call to action. Call to action there says list 3 to 5 wins that you have achieved in the past 6 months. Why each one matters to you, no matter how small, why it matters, and then what made each one possible. So that becomes like a blueprint and then you keep on doing that. You can share with a friend, you can share on social media. We'll celebrate you, trust. Except if I don't see it, you can share there. We'll celebrate you. We click like for you, and then we give you thumbs up to two more and more. Thank you very much. Let's take our words of affirmation this morning. If you have not bought Lead Like a Player, then you just need to buy it. I'm not threatening you, but you just want to read something special this morning. All right, it's on seller, and you can see the link around this either in the description of this. It all depends on when you are watching LinkedIn or YouTube. YouTube. Our words of affirmation quickly before we go. Say this after me. I honor my growth. I celebrate my wins, either visible or silent. I am building a story of progress, not perfection. I glow with gratitude. So you are someone, you are a great achiever. So go out today now and achieve more. Thank you very much for joining this morning. Tomorrow we are going to be looking at what didn't work and not to beat ourselves on the head, but to see it as a gift.